Ableton Live 12 has some fantastic MIDI songwriting tools, which I think are the best new features of Ableton Live 12. There is so much in here that it's really worth checking out. We can start adding a note like that, and we'll just duplicate that, but we'll just put it anywhere like that. And where it can get really interesting is if you select all of the notes, you can select a scale. So you select E minor and click Fit to Scale. These notes will be played in E minor. So let's just take a listen. Which is fine, but what we can do that's just really going to be fun is if we select an interval size of 5 SD and then we just select add interval, you add 5 I think this is semitones, SD, you add 5 semitones. So we'll just take a quick listen to this. And let's add one with free SD like that. And we'll just add the interval there. So we can now just select all of these again and then just change the scale. So we'll go to Mixolydian and then we'll click on this Fit to Scale. So it will fit everything to scale. So if we click on Fold and Scale, it's in the Mixolydian scale. Okay, and we want to vary that because we've selected Fold to Scale. Everything we select will be in that scale. So let's try this different variation, which is excellent. So where you can really start having lots of fun is if we click on this transformation tools option, auto apply any transformation selections that you have. So let's just try selecting everything here and select a up down arpeggiator, and you can see instantly it's arpeggiating everything. Let's increase that rate, increase the gate. Now what I really like about this and what we didn't have before in Ableton Live 11, with the arpeggiator you could do the arpeggiation but you didn't actually see how it looked on the piano roll. You didn't actually see what it was actually doing, but here you can actually see the effective gate, you can actually see the effective rate. I mean, that's crazy. So, and then you can even see the effect of distance. So as you reduce and increase the distance, that sort of visual feedback is amazing. Let's just reduce the distance. Once again, if we just select everything and then we change the scale, we'll just change that to E flat and Phrygian, and now we go ahead and Fit to Scale, everything's going to be pushed into that scale. So let's take a listen. Now the last thing I wanted to show you here, if we just go back a few steps, you can actually select notes and arpeggiate them. So let's, for example, select these middle notes. I'm going to press Shift. So I've got multiple selections using Shift, and now I'm going to arpeggiate them to converge and diverge. And we're going to reduce the distance just a bit, and we'll play them together like this. So the other notes are unchanged, so you'll still have chords playing in the background, but then you've got these other notes playing on top of them. Just reduce the distance. Let's just increase the rate. So when you change the scale, we'll change it all to Phrygian, say for example, and then click on Fit to Scale. It'll all fit into that scale. Let's try a different one. We'll try minor pentatonic, Fit to Scale. Any questions, please feel free to shout. Catch you later. Bye.